Hello, welcome back everybody. I'm the Bradley Assassin. You found the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. We're now streaming to Twitch, Facebook, X, YouTube, and then once I get enough followers, obviously TikTok. Let me just make sure volume is right. YouTube. Yep, looks pretty good. I'd like to welcome everybody back. If you guys remember, I used to like put together a lot of news and information and stuff on the happenings throughout the day or the week for crypto. I've been working on my stream settings pretty hard the last few days to try and get this all back set up looking right. So I don't have a bunch of stuff put together for you guys. I was just kind of hoping we can maybe do some question and answer and stuff once the stupid stream is running. But yeah, so I was having a lot of trouble with stream settings and stuff. It's been years since I got this going properly, but made some more adjustments and we'll see what it looks like. Looks like it's going okay right now. So what's up, YouTube commenter? Good to see you, man. For some reason I'm not signed into chat on this computer. Let me do it real quick so I don't have to reach over and type. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. That was weird. Anyway, so it's good to see you guys. Like I said, I'm sure if you've been following the last few days, you notice I've been trying to get everything. Hello? Yeah, we've been trying to get everything straight so that our streams can be a little bit better organized and whatnot. But this is all just part of the process until we get things really ramped up. Do you have plans to get a community together again, like a Discord, Telegram chat? Yeah, I'm gonna get all that straight. I just wanted to kind of get at least the streams going and so the viewership back, so that everyone can kind of see that I'm back and we're getting it going. Because if you remember, there were many days where we had, you know, thousands of viewers and the chat was crazy and whatnot. And then at that point, if we can get back to that at that point, then I'll start the other stuff. That way we have a reason to start it. If I just throw all that together now and put it out there, it's just going to be dormant and you know, alienated for so long. It's not. I don't think it's going to help a lot right now. The general audience is on YouTube and in the other formats. There's some viewers coming in on Twitch and Facebook and that sort of stuff. So we'll run all that again and let it build up. I play a lot of Fortnite now. Like I said, I mentioned in previous streams, I play with my boys. Well, I play so that I can get some practice in, so that when I play with my kids, it's, you know, a little bit more fun for them. So I've been running a lot of Fortnite streams the last few days, and it's really good to work on my settings, fighting with just technical stuff. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. Let's pop on over to the mainstream and take a look at the crypto market today. All right, so let me adjust my my chat box if you guys don't mind. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I think I can move it over. It'd probably be a little bit more legible like this. What y'all think? Yeah, probably something like this. And then I'll lock it back up. Yeah, so okay, so everyone, as you can see, this is gonna be familiar to some of you guys. Back in the day, I used to run this channel during the crypto discussion streams. I mean, this scene during the crypto discussion streams where I left up a few tickers of the more popular coins, or some popular coins that I follow, along with some hidden gems and just coins that I like to monitor, along with like the you know, top 7 or 8 here in market cap, just to kind of follow throughout the day. As you can see right now, Bitcoin's at 92.3, Ethereum's at 2,300. Cardano at almost 94 cents, Dogecoin at 21.5 cents, VeChain 2.9 cents, trying to get back up to 3 cents right here, and then LFGO, a coin I touched on in a couple previous streams, my favorite meme coin right now in the entire market. It's a Solana based coin, and it's a CTO, community takeover coin, and I've been in since the CTO. And that coin, I had done a couple introductory streams on it, or videos, I should say. Well, I think they were streams actually. throughout the course of their existence, as early as I could get the you guys in on it. Right now, it's at has a market cap of 450,000. I have to go back and look. I think the market cap might have been even double that whenever I introduced it to everybody because it was moving so strongly. But it did get up to a $30 million market cap. So obviously, significant gains there. And then, of course, just like every other meme coin or so much in the market over the last few months, it crashed back down to where it is right now. But being that it did get to 30 million before, and there was a lot of hype and talk around it of it being the expectancy of it being much higher. I still think it's a fantastic meme coin to take a look at and throw a little bit of money into and hold on. And I'm very, very confident it's going to get back to at least that again. Most of the people that are holding now, I'm in the Telegram community and have been there from the start. Most of us firmly believe it's going to get to at least 100 million in the next super cycle, and at that point we'll probably start selling off a little bit. But something to think about. Finding coins like that, as opposed to your Cardanos and Ethereums and Bitcoins. Like, I mean, you can maybe get a double out of Ethereum right now, maybe a triple, quadruple out of Cardano. It's hard to find a 50x coin these days, and they're out there. You see it happen all the time, but most of the time there's insider stuff going on, or you're too late, or especially with memes after 72 hours, you've kind of missed, unless you're just lucky. Like, I made a little bit of money recently on the Jail Stool Solana coin, the Dave Portnoy coin. I took some of my investment money that I had in LFGO and a Crypto Coins Chick, another meme that I'm in, and got into Jail Stool when there was a lot of hype, and I doubled my money. And when I say my money, I mean I had like $4,500 in total in Solana, but I was able to double that up, and then I reinvested it in LFGO, and I'm just waiting for the super cycle to roll around again. But just something to think about. For those that were here a few years back on the channel, y'all know VeChain is my number one long-term coin to hold. I feel the same way about it now as I did 4 years ago. In fact, more so. If you've been following VeChain at all, you've seen what they've done. Even in the 3 or 4 year down market, they've been building and building and building. They've introduced the beater coin, and the whole ecosystem is on another level, and they're changing they're changing a lot of things on the way the coin actually works. Right now, Vitho is being produced just for holding the coin, but they're going to change that to where you have to have you're going to be rewarded depending on how much you hold. Yeah, V better, thanks. They're gonna change it to where you're rewarded on how much you hold. So the more you hold, the more Vitho you'll get, which is a little bit more indicative of their a traditional way, as opposed to staking and that sort of stuff. So, but there's just so much going on with it. It would take me a video to cover it, which I'm probably gonna do pretty soon, and then once I get my information a little bit better organized, we'll go over that again. But VeChain, favorite long-term hold. Cardano, with the introduction, with the announcement of the crypto reserve coming, or at least being I guess put out there for a hopeful approval for the crypto reserve in the United States. It was mentioned, or at least announced from the president, that Cardano, Solana, XRP are going to be the initial coins that are going to be involved with the crypto reserve that's potentially coming, and of course along with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And he kind of didn't mention that on the announcement, but he went back later in the latter and said, well, of course Bitcoin and Ethereum. But he was see, we have a crypto positive president now, and he's making big strides and pushes for it. So you can tell when he speaks, it's almost like, well, yeah, of course Bitcoin and Ethereum, when he said that. But there's there's tons of people that might have heard of crypto, know what crypto is in a roundabout way, but are not like Chads when it comes to crypto, so to speak. But he is, because it was so cool to hear him say, yeah, well, Cardano is going to be in it. I met with Hodgkinson and XRP, and Solana, and then he was like, they were like, well, what about Bitcoin and Ether? Well, yeah, but you should know that. That's what I kind of got out of it. So exciting times, I suppose. What's nuts though is he's kind of the I'm going to say I'm referring to Trump, President Trump. You either love him or hate him, obviously. He's really pushing, like kind of putting his foot down when it comes to trying to put America first, in comparison to some previous campaigns and whatnot that were run by different administrations, where I felt like they were trying to please everybody and it was at the cost of the people. Am I pro-Trump? I don't want to get political, but I am pro-crypto. So if you want to put two and two together, I mean, what's good for crypto, I'll take it. So yeah, so checking in on comments, we got T Black says, wow, it's been a while. What's up, man? Good to see you again. Commenter says, hoping there's a big announcement in Crypto Summit. Yeah, so the Crypto Summit, I'm glad you brought that up. And like I said, y'all know back in the day I would have had all this ready to pull up and kind of show everybody and read over it, but we can just go through some discussion for the first few streams since I'm back. The Crypto Summit is a big deal. It always is. And I did notice a couple other streamers, or at least video content creators, I should say, got a hold of the list. Let me try and pull it up on my second computer, and if there's something that's that I can report on, like some solid information. I think he had a list of some people that were either invited or RSVP'd, and either way, I would like to get a look at some of those names, perhaps. Let's see. So bear with me. I think they actually have something here. Maybe I can pull it up on the old display capture. How about I do this? How about I pull it up and we'll just read it together like first time. Like normally I review it and I can speak well and go, but let's just do it raw like that. I'm gonna pop over. Wait, you know what? Let me bring it up first. Let's see here. Pardon any kind of sound noises we get here. Let's see. So this would be okay, actually I have it up already. That wasn't too hard to find. I am going to switch over to my display capture. Okay, I need a second for this to populate on my stream, so I can make sure that the have it positioned decently. And if I do, yeah, that's pretty good, huh? I can see that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and read it together. So, or I'll read it to you guys. This is what I was hoping to find. This company right here, and this is just the one source. It's actually official and it's all over the place. I just needed some literature on it. It says, reported on March 6th that according to the latest list of participants in the first White House Crypto Summit compiled by Crypto KOL, Wolf of All Streets, I like that, on the X platform, in addition to previously disclosed executives of Coinbase, Robinhood, and other companies, the latest confirmed industry personnel include Crypto.com CEO, Ripple CEO. White House officials who have confirmed their attendance include Bo Hines, the executive director of the Presidential Digital Assets Commission, David Sachs, head of artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency affairs, Mark Ueda, acting chairman of the US SEC, and Caroline Pham, acting chairman of the United States CFTC. So unconfirmed attendees, Kathy Wood, ARK Investing CEO, and if you've been crypto, you're probably familiar with Kathy Wood. She's a big advocate for crypto and has been for a while. So if she does attend, that's going to be a big positive because she's smart. She conveys her information well. She's not just like a crypto chat that's like, it's number one and has no reasons, or we're going to moon, that kind of stuff. She's a brilliant analyst and a real financial expert. Now, Vitalik is supposed to be there too, or Vitalik. I pronounce it Vitalik. I don't know how you. Ethereum co-founder. So the Ethereum co-founder, Circle CEO, Tether CEO, Solana founder. Let's see. Then you got a couple early investors in Ripple. Unconfirmed White House officials include Howard Lutnick, the Secretary of Commerce, U.S. Secretary of Treasury, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, who this chick's tough. I kind of like her. So, and according to a White House source, Charles Hoskinson, which is not surprising, he wasn't invited to attend the summit. I don't know why. Probably has a lot to do with his agreement on the reserve that's coming and stuff like that. I don't really know too much, and I guess we won't until it actually happens. But let me switch back to our mainstream. Anyway, I just thought you guys would like to see the information that I had as well. Pretty interesting. Obviously, it's gonna be a powerhouse. It's gonna be a ton of positivity. Probably some announcements are gonna come out of that. You know, the upturn in the market, like just 2 days ago, I feel like it was maybe 3 days ago, we had crashed all the way down to $78,000 Bitcoin upon the announcement of when the tariffs actually passed against Mexico and Canada, and everything had got down. Cardano was down to like 75 cents. It was, you know, it was rough. And then there was an announcement that what was the announcement that made the market turn up just as fast? I think maybe that there was some kind of at least an attempt from the Ukraine or something, in some comments or something that was made towards the president, that now he wants to end the war or whatever after that terrible press conference they have in the White House. So as you can see, markets turn back, and look, admittedly, and I said this before, I'm not a big chart guy. I do believe in cycles, and I do follow that because, you know, the 4-year up and down is much more targetable. The minerals and peace deals, yes. So like the cycles are much more reliable, at least in a roundabout way, than like charting on a day-to-day and, you know, hitting double bottoms and triple tops and cup handles. I'm like, I don't know, man. It just looks like horse shit to me when it comes to crypto. But you know, it does affect crypto, and it's a fact. This stuff, the social aspect of finance in the world, like just, I mean, look at the last week. You know, you had a Bitcoin drop to 78K on the announcement of tariffs officially being passed, and then rebounded to 92 on peace deals and mineral agreements. And so, and it's kind of always been that way to me. Remember 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, the Doge hype, how much retail investment we had coming in and how much celebrity involvement there was. That was all social aspect and stuff. So I feel like crypto is a much more, and I don't like to use the word emotional, but it's more emotionally driven than the traditional finance world. And I've said that for years, but it's more evident right now than ever, because, you know, while you have all the crypto chats kind of just waiting out the end of this 4-year the current bull run, or whatever you want to call it, waiting for a super cycle. But those that aren't that involved in crypto see, you know, information and things being conveyed on the political side and whatnot, and seeing activity in the finance world and especially the crypto world. Well, I mean, it's pretty clear there's something going on, you know. So is the beginning of, see, like, the argument is that we've been in a bull run for since just before the presidency, because they knew Trump was coming in and it was going to be crypto positive, and things have been up, and they have been. I want to say we were around like a, what was it, 62 or 60-ish thousand dollar Bitcoin, and then we ran up to, what was it, 108,000 or so. Well, what's the high? Yeah, 108,743. You see right there on the all-time high. So we ran up to that, and then we crashed down to 78 on the negative news, and we're back to 92. So is it a bull run? Perhaps. But if you guys remember 4 years ago, when what we called a super cycle, that's when things were, I mean, it was nuts. We saw Cardano get up to $3. We saw Ethereum get up to what was it, right around 5K. Now, what's weird was on that last super cycle, Bitcoin only touched like 73 or 70, whatever it was, 72, 73. So, you know, historically, you know, you have all the money coming to Bitcoin initially, and then when the investors and the smart people in crypto feel that we're topping out, they'll move it into Ethereum, and then, you know, they'll take their earnings from the Bitcoin, and then they'll move it into Ethereum, and then you'll see the same thing happen there. you'll see blow the roof off on Ethereum, and then they take their earnings there, and then they start to move it into like your I call them blue chip shit coins, like your Cardanos and your XRPs and your Solanas and that sort of stuff. But at this point, I mean, this is some what's the market cap on Sol right now? $75 billion. So I mean, this is nothing to shake a stick at, but that sort of stuff starts to explode, and then it moves into your really low cap, and then finally meme coins, in my opinion. So like the V chains of the world, they get hit later in the below the top off, after Bitcoin, after Ethereum, and then you have Cardanos and V chains, and then the money starts to. And it's another coin that I'm gonna make a ticker for. I probably have it here. Let me go take a look at my old stuff. No, I don't have it. I need to make one for it. A blockchain that's really overlooked because we've been in such a down market for so long, and it's just not the space right now. But Avalanche is a really strong network, and they just about a month or two ago they launched this, like, I think it was called Avalanche 9000. It was kind of like this almost like the Bitcoin summit type thing, but where they were bringing in all these projects and like not launching them, but it's kind of like an awareness thing, and then kind of like an information thing, kind of like a summit kind of. But so I think Avalanche, and it's down to like $22 or something right now, something really low. So let me see if I can interact with this. If I can, I think I'm supposed to be able to. I want to show y'all something. Yeah, so okay, let me close this junk right here, and then we're gonna scroll a little bit if I can. Why is it not letting me scroll? Well, I'll probably have to turn that on or off. Hold on one second, commenter. I do hear some good things about Base, especially since it's early. I'm trying to interact with this page, obviously, and it's not letting me scroll. So anyway, I'm not gonna be able to show you guys like I wanted to, but I think Avalanche was around $22 or $23 or something crazy like that. I want to say it got up as high as like around 140 last cycle, and obviously that was before all the improvements and all the things that were made to it and all the projects that are on it now too. So I got another little Bradley Assassin super secret. No one knows what the hell this is. Kind of high risk, high reward kind of thing. I've actually followed the Avalanche chain for a few years. I've been involved in quite a few projects on it. And it's a gaming chain, pretty much, for those that aren't familiar with it. I mean, primarily, they have other things on it, whatnot. But there is one project that it's going to be a layer one. It's. I'm still on the. Put it this way: take some time and just at least go look at it. It's called right now. It's Thor, THOR. That it's weird. So Avalanche had a lot of nodes. A few years back, they had a lot of node programs, projects where people would basically earn off of nodes, and it got real muddled and convoluted, and 99% of them failed. Well, Thor was one that was like killing it at one time, and then it all kind of came crashing down. But they've been building and building and building, and I'm still in their Discord. I've still been following them. They got a spinster for our guy in there who's, he's going to say all the right things and whatnot. But if you take a step back and look that they're still here, the market cap is critically low. It's like around 350K or something right now. The coins you could buy, I think right now, the actual Thor coin is like 2.5 cents a coin or something. But before you go and buy all this stuff, what happened, and again, this is another coin I'm going to have to pretty much make a video on. What happened with that was they kept having to make changes to survive and having to do a lot of things with their actual coin and the nodes and this stuff. So they ended up converting all their nodes to NFTs. They sold all the NFTs. I think there are around 400,000 of them They sold them all. You can't buy new ones. You can go on the market like OpenSea and whatnot and buy their NFTs. I think right now they're like $4 a piece or something, crazy cheap. And they actually are producing the Thor coin right now. So like if you hold one of the NFTs, it produces like a very small fraction of a coin, right? So like you can go buy hundreds of these things and make the Thor, and it still works, and it's still operative and working. But they said that they're going to launch by the end of Q1 this year. And when I say launch, is what they're doing, they're converting from what they call themselves Thor to Eclipse, and they're making Eclipse a dedicated layer 1 gaming chain. And for those that hold the NFTs and stuff, they're kind of consolidating all of that stuff to where, like, depending on how many you hold, you're going to get like I call it like a super NFT that rewards you in the new Eclipse token. So kind of the same principle, but a little bit more consolidated and whatnot. So, and from what I gather, they've picked up a ton of partnerships. They have a strong team apparently. And like I said, they're going to be a layer 1 gaming chain on Avalanche, and they've already got quite a bit of partnerships lined up and stuff. So something that, you see these meme coins go to, a $20 million market cap in 3 days with zero practicality and zero usage and any of that. And then you got a project like Thor that's going to be Eclipse that's been building for 3 years with a real, usability and practicality with a $300,000 market cap. I think if there's a chance, and if patience pays off, and we do run into a super cycle when all that money bleeds down into the avalanches and into these not meme projects, but into these small market cap projects, you could see some significant X returns on something like that. But so YouTube commenter asked about, am I bullish on Base and that ecosystem? Okay, so I have glanced at it. I have looked over it briefly. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not familiar enough with it to comment on it in any kind of way like that. Over the next couple of days, I will take a little bit closer look at it so that we have something to discuss while we're attempting to build up some followers and viewers. But that is a good question. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you brought it up, because it gives me something to look into and come back and discuss it with you guys when I have a little bit more knowledge about it. So other than just me seeing that it looked favorable, and that's I really can't comment on it, but that's perfect. I'm glad you brought that up. I will try and devote some time to it and get a little bit more knowledge when it comes to the Base and their based blockchain and their ecosystem. But we've been running for 28 minutes. I said when I came back this year that I'd like to try and run half-hour streams, 45 minutes, and unless we have some kind of crazy activity, and I'm just not gonna want to get off. But until we build the fan base like we used to have, don't forget, there was a time when we were pulling 50, 60,000 views in our streams. I know most of you, other than the people commenting, aren't gonna know that and whatnot. But go take a look at the YouTube channel. Go look at some of those past streams and videos. It was pretty serious for a little while. I'm not expecting to get back there anytime soon, but I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to explain. If I tell you I don't know, I'll go find out. We'll monitor the crypto world. Hopefully, I hit it at a time where we start to see some positivity in the long term. Even if I'm here through another bull, that'd be fantastic. But either way, thank you guys for the time. I appreciate it. You guys mean the world to me. The only reason I'm trying this again is to see if I can get the community back, because some people made some serious money last run when I introduced Doge to my community at a little over a penny. I don't know if you guys remember that. Some of my very first streams, Doge was at like 1.5 cents, and I was like, something's happening. And a lot of people came in, and we worked it together, and we were there the whole way to the top. So I'd like to do that with LFGO. I like to think VeChain can get back to at least 30 cents. Probably get, if we can see a 40-cent VeChain this cycle, that'd be amazing. But either way, we'll see everybody soon. Thank you all so much. I'm the Breadly Assassin, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.